Good morning, everybody. Today we're going to start off bagging corn. All right, so we just got done bagging corn here. My dad is weighing everyone to make sure it's 51 pounds, not 50. Make sure the customer gets an extra pound. And then I'm gonna start tying them with our bag tire. All right, for all our customers out there who buy our corn, we're gonna show you a little video on how to untie the bag correctly instead of just cutting the top off. You're gonna start on the right side or the side with the short tail, right here. And you wanna do it?
Yeah, there'd be one string. There can only be one string on the right side of the bag. This side has several strings. But on the right side, short string, cut it, take that single side, get a hold of it.
And it'll pull right out.
And there you go.
Then there's no cutting involved, no cutting the bag or anything. And then we can reuse the bag if you bring it back. All right, so we just got finished bagging corn here. As you can see, we got everything wrapped up. It's starting to flurry a little bit. Now we're gonna head out to the market, stack all the corn up and come back and maybe work in the greenhouse a little bit. We're gonna be back in the greenhouse here, working on putting in new waters. Right here is all the old ones I'm gonna be taking out, or most of them. And here's a close-up of them. And I'm gonna be putting in these new Nitafilm ones with pressure regulators on them. They're just a lot better because they'll control the water better, and we shouldn't have the baskets being unevenly watered now. We got a lot of work. As you can see, we got 7 rows to do, so I'll be here for a while. All right, so I just got done pulling all these old waters out right here, and we're gonna start putting in all these new ones. All right, so I just got done putting 2 rows and I'm sweating like crazy already. It's about 90 degrees in here, and the reason for that is when I put these in, this pipe that I'm putting them into, this black pipe right here, has got to be hot and soft. Because if not, when I go to put this new water in, it'll rip the plastic if it's cold, and then it'll leak real bad. So after I get them put in, I gotta wait a day or two if it's a nice day, and then I'll check them, because if not, the water will leak, and then I'm gonna have problems. I'll have to take them out, I'll have to put dummy plugs in, and that's just a real pain. You also might be wondering why these over here are so much wider, and that's because we have these at 2 foot and these ones over here at 1 foot to fit more hanging baskets in. But as of right now, we're not gonna put one in the middle where the old one is, for the reason of hanging baskets just do better when they have more room. All right, well, after a couple hours of 90+ degree heat, I'm finally done. Here's what it looks like. It wouldn't take me as long, but I had to get a ladder for all 3 middle rows. Well, I'm starting to get hungry. I think I'm gonna go for some lunch. When I come back, I'm gonna fill these 6.5 inches with some sunflowers, and then plant a couple more flats of them. All right, so we just got another shipment of plants in. Let's go in here and see what we got going on. We got, I think, 10 boxes here. All right, after unboxing everything, this is what we got going on here. We have 3 flats, this flat, and these 2 are all daisies, perennial. We have the heuchera, these 2 flats here. We have the phlox here, and then these 2 boxes here are daylilies, this root ball here. Well, we got a good start on the onions yesterday, but we finally finished them today after we had a little bit of a problem with our vacuum seeder. Here's what they look like. We got them on both sides here, this whole section here, and this whole section here. This is all yellow onions, and then out here, we have all of our white and red onions for the field. This is about 25 to 30,000, somewhere in that range there. I think I'm gonna call it a day for today because I gotta go home and finish working on my bathroom in my house. We're redoing that. So I'm gonna let up to Dave and Dad to get this started.